we go! Here we go!
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Konsui Fighter Live, this evening for one of our Gundam build streams. Thank you for joining us tonight or catching up with us after if you're not able to catch this live. For those of you who are new to our stream, Konsui Fighter Live is a show where we typically show off some of the progress of our game that we're developing, Konsui Fighter. But tonight and occasionally we take some time to kick back and partake in a little bit of Gundam build goodness. And that is what we'll be doing this evening. We really enjoy these streams because they're a great opportunity for you guys to interact with us, to ask us questions about the game. We have a lot of good conversations about anime and movies and all sorts of stuff, video games. So
we can have a break from
get a bit of a breather between the chaos that is creating a video game. So thanks again, and please interact with us in chat. We love the conversation we get to have with you guys during these. So real quick, let's go around the table and introduce everybody. First up, we've got Ellen here tonight. Logan. You can say.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey guys. Hey guys, I'm Logan. I'm the lead PR guy and business and all the other fun back-end stuff for businesses for Circean Studios. I've done some of the game design and
mocap. We can go down the whole list.
So we need to have another stream soon where we just show a little more like behind the scenes stuff. It's been a long time since we've shown off even some of the early days of like
I want a stream of like showing the office.
Yeah, we still need to do that, like a little tour of Circean Studios here and get to see where the magic happens. Maybe we'll do that on our next update stream. A good idea.
We should pull in some stock footage of an actual like crazy office.
Yeah.
It was totally.
This is the company pool.
Yeah.
I'm Shane. I'm Shane Helms. I'm the director of Circean Studios. And Sean here.
I do programming stuff.
You do. Sean builds
here and there.
a lot of our tools. He's done some of the core systems for the game, like our network mode's a big thing that you've been working on recently. So, yeah. What is everybody building this evening? I think in the last stream I finished my master grade.
Yeah,
I think so.
So I'm going to try starting this Freedom Gundam, which I got on our trip to LA, which we talked about a little bit on the last stream. Mm-hmm. Be sure to check that out if you haven't.
And it's a real
grade.
Grade.
And I think this is the first real grade I'll be doing. I don't think I've done a real grade. You guys have, for sure.
I have a master grade, I believe, of that.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good because it has all the individual blades that come out. Yeah. So.
I'm just picking back up on my, what is this, a high grade, I think? Yeah, high grade Death Scythe Hell Custom.
Nice.
I've got some legs and I've got a torso.
I'm doing the Unicorn Banshee.
Nice.
I have like 2 or 3 unicorns, so I might as well.
I am also doing the Unicorn Banshee.
That's why it was familiar.
Yeah.
I realized right before I said it.
Except mine's a high grade.
Yes.
But in the picture, it's got a bunch of sparkly bits on it.
It does. It's very shiny.
And his doesn't have quite as much sparkle.
No, but I have these
like
microscopic
neon
stickers.
Oh my gosh. Do we have tweezers?
No, I got like super fine
Yep.
tweezers, which
I
I don't
was
know
going to say I have some at home. I don't think I brought them. I did grab my
just for this.
snips, but alright, well let's dig in.
Yeah, I got the chest, I think, on our last stream, so I get to move on to the head.
Ooh.
The only thing is, I don't know if this one lights up. It might have a lighting kit.
I still need to get the lighting kit for my master grade.
For the head.
Yeah.
I know that hobby shop has
carries
lighting
them.
kit.
I need to check,
I still kind of want to build a custom one for... I have the, like, super huge, perfect grade unicorn.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what it's called, like First Mode or something. No, that's the other. But it has a lighting kit, too, but the lighting kit's like $120. So... Just for LEDs.
Badass.
Yeah, it does look amazing.
Looks like I got some pretty tiny stickers as well.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these are just like little metallic dots on a little square.
But, yeah. It's comparison.
Well, like, look at some of these.
Oh,
like, that's just, if you look really close, it's just like a little sliver of a cutout around that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty crazy.
You have to be into detail work to do this.
Yeah. I do enjoy building these.
Yep.
So, what's new with everybody?
Surprise, surprise, it is Logan's birthday
tomorrow.
Ooh, how old are you going to be, Logan, or do you want to even say?
So tomorrow will mark my 10-year anniversary of turning 21.
10-year anniversary.
Yep.
I
Yep.
guess that's one way of putting it.
It
Yeah.
has been 10 years since I was 21.
Oh boy. And
Here's-
you're gonna party like it's 1999, right?
If you guys have trash, by the way, I'm making a pile.
Okay.
And he doesn't know what is happening other than we're meeting up at the studio in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And he's just going to have to go along for the ride.
Yep, I don't know. When he said that, I was like, oh man, I don't know what's going to happen.
You don't know.
No.
I guarantee you
know.
don't
You
know.
have no clue.
I'm gonna take you for a ride.
There's a country.
Baccarat.
Apparently, somebody said that there is a fair going on
Is
this weekend.
Oh yeah?
like a state fair?
Yeah, I think
Weird.
it's like Missouri State Fair or something.
Well, we're
You
not
ruined
we're
it.
not doing that.
Damn it!
So
Guess, guys!
you'll have to guess again.
E6, no, 17?
You might think we're going to do that, but we're not doing that.
Oh,
Don't worry, it's going to be cooler.
It's gonna be way cooler.
I hope.
Better.
well, yep, I'm excited,
Mm-hmm.
You better
and
be.
I just can't hide it.
Well, you're doing a really good job right now.
Yay!
I've got
Keep that excitement on the DL,
I've got
man.
mail. Gundam's Death Scythe Gundam.
Yep,
Gundam.
What?
from Battle Assault 2. That just reminds me of Battle Assault 2, like when you're on the character select screen, because most of the characters start with Gundam. You just switch through characters. It's like Gundam, Gundam, Death Scythe, Gundam, Heavy Arms, or
Yep.
whatever. It's like,
It's a good game.
it is a very good game.
That's why I specifically loaded it on our arcade
We
machine.
we modeled a little bit of the style of our super
Oh, yeah.
effects after Battle Assault 2,
Oh, actually.
with the character portraits popping in with a quote.
Yeah.
Yep. No, you keep your own trash.
Throw it in
That
there.
offer was just a joke. All right, I'm going to do this the right way this time and
The right
actually
way?
lay all my sheets out in freaking order.
Oh, this is his little goatee or whatever.
Ish.
His little red goatee.
There. Nice.
He knew it. I was telling Chase if I wonder if he would get it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So let's see what other fun, exciting news we saw.
Hobbs and
Hobbs and
Shaw.
Shaw.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It was a fun time.
That
Yes.
was a good movie.
It was, yeah.
It was a movie.
It was, yeah.
That was good.
Not bad
It
for
could've been
their
worse.
first branch
Yeah.
off thing. I thought it was pretty good. It was funny. It had some decent plot thought put into it to a degree. So
The insults
you
were
didn't
good.
have to think
Oh, yeah.
too hard.
Yeah, none of those movies are about thinking. So,
You just experience
Just go with it.
yeah.
just freaking go with it.
There's less cars. More people beating people up.
We're gonna need cars, but not for very long.
And we're gonna need family. Lots of family.
We're gonna need family, but not only family, Samoan family.
That's right. It's a whole nother degree of family.
Oh, Samoan family, I see.
Yeah. Wow. All these are horribly organized. Oh, hey. The one right in front of me.
What's everybody been playing?
I haven't really been playing that many video games recently.
Yeah.
Guilty there.
The only thing really for me is the new Fire Emblem.
Yeah, the guys at work have been talking about that.
It's pretty fun. There's bits of the randomness that get a little annoying. Like, I'm to the point where I'm slightly over leveled, and admittedly I'm playing on kind of an easy setting, but there's times where you'll go into a fight and you could just win or lose, or like whatever stats you get are randomized. Whether you succeed at certain tests is just a percent. So
That sounds like garbage.
I mean, at this point I'm just running through it and I'll see what I get. But I did cheese it a couple times, and I'm not on the because normally there's like a permadeath per character thing. It's like my first playthrough I didn't want to do that. Nothing like investing a bunch of time and then making an accidental move. They do give you like a rewind, but you only get like 3 or 4 of them at my point. So, I don't know. Still, it's fun.
That does not look like A22. It's because I'm not looking at A22.
That might explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been more accumulating another chunk of tabletop games recently.
Yep.
So I finally got the Broken Token Organizer and remaining expansions for Fireball Island, which we played at least once. We haven't tried the expansions yet, but from what I've seen, they're pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
I got Adrenaline, which is kind of like it's like a tabletop game that looks like a first-person shooter, essentially, kind of like Unreal Tournament or Quake. But at its core, it's really kind of more of a Euro game, but it does a really good job of kind of masking it as like a slick FPS with a lot of fun weapons. So we'll have to try that sometime. And then
Similar to that, we had Doom before.
We have Doom here. The main thing with Doom is that we might need a little bit of a bigger group because you do have to have a GM for that one.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
So, yeah, Adrenaline's nice because it really is kind of like an FPS. There's different modes, deathmatch, and team play, and different stuff like that.
I just thought it was funny in Doom you actually had to like do a move to reload. And
Yeah, so... but yeah, lots of interesting stuff. So
Yep. You got that castle one you were just trying to put together.
escape the dark castle.
Yeah.
And in the process of sleeving that and getting it in the like single box setup before the stream.
I'm finally getting back into 14.
Yep.
You thought you were out, but they just dragged you back in.
I was getting worried. I was like, oh no, I have this feeling like I don't really want to play this anymore. And I was getting really sad. But then this thing happened called I Didn't Get Sad.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro.
And so I'm playing it. I'm still not on the expansion, the current
It takes
expansion
forever
yet.
to get there.
I'm getting
That does.
I'm getting to that point.
I think I saw something that they're talking about, like maybe changing it to make it easier to get through the story.
I know they have this thing like WoW where you can do the level skip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
It was
mean, they
similar to
have an item that you can purchase that, like...
Oh, I did hear about that. That kind of skips you ahead.
Right.
This was something else, I think. Like, it's coming with the next patch from what I saw.
What? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Even though I'm
Oh,
skipping...
no, I'm just saying.
Even though I'm doing the story and I'm skipping it, like, I still don't want to do that.
Even though he's skipping it, he doesn't want to skip
I don't want to skip it like that. Because, like, for me, I don't really care about Stormblood's story, but I've heard from multiple people that the story of Shadowbringers is really good, so I don't want to skip that.
Sure.
And I'm almost done with...
So he's wanting to skip Stormblood to get to Shadowbringers.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm already almost at the point of...
I mean, I guess worst case, you can probably find, like, YouTube videos of summaries and whatnot. Yeah.
I mean, I would want to do that with just it anyways, just so I can remember.
Make sure you're
What the heck is going on?
There's a lot.
Because, well, I mean, I've been playing for 6 years.
Yeah.
So I don't really remember too much of the original story.
Yep.
Other than there's some chick and some dude, and they're dead, and...
What?
Okay.
What game are you playing?
Some chick and some dude.
And they're dead.
Isn't that like every story, Logan?
Almost.
Yep.
I should just open these up like usual.
Yep.
Started digging around. Of course, that's what I needed.
So we're gonna...
Take you for a ride.
How about you, Ellen? What have you been playing?
You know exactly what I've been playing.
Well, right, but they don't.
Called I got sucked back into Stardew Valley
Yep.
until the next Animal Crossing comes out, and
It's
then
a good
I'll have
game.
no life whatsoever. Because
How do you kill
Google,
one?
tell me what game is like Animal Crossing so I can scratch that itch, man.
There's
It's
a few.
It's like, well, the one that's you're gonna get the closest to Stardew Valley. I'm like, well, guess I'm gonna make that farm again. But yeah, I should start doing 14, but
Would be kind of fun if you said okay, because there is a Google thing over
oh,
there.
E19.
in reality, it'd probably be like, I don't understand your question.
Yeah, exactly.
E. E19. E91.
Not the-
He's just saying random numbers.
E.
Oh, you are kidding me.
I can pick red or yellow.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh my god.
Should I pick red or yellow?
What?
Blue.
It's for his eyes.
So now I have some itty bitty stickers that I gotta get to figure out.
Alright, I have to make sure I don't cut something.
Try my tweezers. Don't cut something.
Try your tweezers,
Yeah.
then not only if you're not using them. Well, wait a minute.
Oh, do you need tweezers?
I think
Here.
this is a whole piece. Oh, good, it's a whole piece.
Do you need tweezers? Are you good?
I think
For the contrast, I think I'm going with the red eyes.
You get it? Oh, I got it. Duh. Crap. I didn't get it. Nah, wait. There. Now I got it. Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Here's what's stupid. So I guess there's a sticker that is in my sticker pile somewhere. And it is going to cover the entire acrylic thing I just put on. So what's the point? What's the point of this being acrylic?
So
It
it's sort
looks
of
cool.
glowy.
But you're covering it with a sticker.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't as bad as at least the Metal Gear Ray or Rex that I built. There's parts that, like, clearly this could have been one part, but they just split it in two to give you more work to do. Kind of stupid little thing.
That's a little annoying.
Yeah. Gundam's at least better about not doing that.
Careful. Careful.
Gotta line his eyes.
So you know what's funny? I was on
You were on it?
I was on
Yeah, you were on.
that one website where you buy stuff.
eBay, Amazon.
I was on Best Buy's website,
That one's.
and there were things that were in my like pre-order thing that I was like, I totally forgot that I pre-ordered these
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Yep.
Those are funny.
Because I was looking at my recent purchases for something, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I got that.
Was it the Death Stranding thing?
That was one of them. The other one was the Pokemon, or Squirtle, and the Link amiibo.
Squirtle.
Squirtle?
Yeah.
Dude.
They're coming out with the Squirtle. That's the only thing. I don't remember seeing a Charizard.
Squirtle.
But they're coming out with a Squirtle and an Ivysaur to go with Pokemon Trainer because he can summon Squirtle, Ivysaur, or Charizard.
Yeah.
Squirtle.
In Super Smash?
Yeah.
Yes.
So only because I really only care about Squirtle, I did that.
Squirtle.
Squirtle. Actually, you really only care about War Turtle?
Right, but I mean, like, he doesn't have that, so this is the next best
Right.
thing.
There we go.
Okay.
It's like, let's be real. You don't care about
This is
Squirtle.
Thing.
You have special eyes.
My brand!
Let's see. So I think this.
Look with your special eyes.
So it goes into.
I am so confused.
How does it go into there?
That sticker blows.
Oh, up there.
Everything about those stickers just makes me want to punch something.
Yeah, like this sticker like is kind of a pain. Like I'm trying to figure it out, and
You have to translate it. What are you trying to say to me, sticker?
just speak to me. Sticker.
Oh, I see.
Alright, well, I have feet.
All right, I have figured out the sticker.
His face almost reminds me of Transformers.
Yeah, that was a pain. I don't look forward to having to do the other one.
You don't look forward to stickers?
Yeah. Have fun!
This one you had to like align with the. Ow!
Now you did it.
We just need to get you some really big padded socks.
Or a,
Somebody has a birthday tomorrow.
or a big padded helmet.
I hurt my feet a lot here.
Just here.
For those
here.
of you who don't know, I am. I hurt myself
He's
on
not
the feet a lot.
clumsy otherwise. Just his feet.
Right. I'm normally pretty good, except for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I am this thing, I'm gonna go
BD.
here. Ah, I got it. I think. Did I?
It's always bad when the Gundam goes into like double letters.
Jesus.
Too many sheets.
Oh, shit.
17.
I guess I wasn't done with the feet yet.
We're never done.
The feet?
Nope.
Okay. Congratulations, Logan. You got that one done. Now you get to do it again.
Where's A?
So is there any games you're looking forward to this year?
Oh, there.
There. That's actually why I asked, or that's why I brought up the thing. Because I was like, oh yeah, I pre-ordered this stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I should ask that. But then I forgot about pre-orders.
That's okay.
You know, I'm actually kind of looking forward to Call of Duty.
I'm really curious about it. I haven't played since like Modern Warfare 2, really.
That was when I got famous.
I did not realize there was a lot of people. Well, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of customers that I've talked to that did not like World War II. And I was like, really? I'm like, I thought that one was so much better than like Infinite Warfare and Ghost.
Well,
and
that's because these people what was the age of the people that were complaining?
Because at the same time, Shane really complained about going back.
Well, my thing was, like, I can respect what they were doing, and, like, it was a good game on its own merits. I just thought that, really, like, we beat World War II to death in these games.
Right,
like,
but then we did a bunch of future ones, and then we did different ones, and then...
It had been a while for Call of Duty to do it. It's
right,
just,
well, I think it was more because Battlefield was doing World War
That
I.
too, yeah.
And
Well, and the entire like play style of Call of Duty had become so fucking toxic.
Yep.
With like jetting across the fucking map and just like no scoping bullshit. Like
that's one of the reasons I can't play any of the modern ones. Like they're kind of fun to play, but like if you play with anybody that's even decent, you're just gonna die right.
Or
if
you're
gotta
late,
get good, Sean.
if you're late adopting the game, you're so far behind everyone else
You're
because
never
they
catching
know
up.
the maps now. Because they've been playing for a fucking week already.
Yeah, to be clear, I've never been that good, but it's just worse now.
Well, yeah, and I feel like even if you weren't good, like Modern Warfare 2 was still fun to play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of old shooters, like, you can still kind of get away with being a little shitty, but it's still being useful to your team.
I'm still useful.
That's interesting.
But yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, the story mode sounds really interesting from the stuff they
Oh,
talked
hell
about.
yeah, man. Isn't it like throwing it back to, I can't even remember the fucking guy's name. But
Soap?
Soap.
Yeah.
Soap.
And the Pripyat mission.
His name is Soap.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, his nickname is Soap.
I don't even know what to say.
But the sniper mission that was super intense. I remember that.
His name is Thumper.
Thumper. Yeah, and it's weird too because like it's almost a retelling, but also very different. So it'll be interesting.
B6.
Here we go.
Bingo. Get it?
I mean, other than that, I know that.
Wow, that scythe looks so much
Luigi's
cooler.
Mansion.
Mm-hmm. Death Stranding.
Link's Awakening.
Death Stranding
I'm
faux show.
legitimately kind of
Yeah.
surprised that you're not that big on Luigi's Mansion.
He doesn't like scary games, Shane.
But it's not about
Scary.
He doesn't like
scary.
scary games, Shane.
It's really not.
You don't have to be scared because Luigi's scared for you.
Spooky games are not fun.
You guys, I don't like to get spooked.
I don't like
But
spoopy.
It has Gooigi in it.
I don't like
Yeah.
spoopy games.
Oh yeah, there's the game by Tokyo RPG Factory.
What the fuck is that face?
It's just like, rip this entire assembly off of the sheet. That is the leg.
Oh, because you have the
Yeah.
action
Yes.
frame.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yep. That's awesome.
In a way, it's kind of handy, and they
Yeah.
designed those
I
really
think
well.
my A runner is completely.
Looks
I've
like
done
it.
everything in it. The scythe was the last piece.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think there's a whole lot until more fall. I'm looking through a list now because I was curious. You can play Gears 5.
I haven't even played Gears 4.
I played 2. It just became very similar to all the others. I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna get Gears for free because being on Game Pass.
True. Oh yeah, Borderlands 3. Curious about that.
Yeah.
Played a lot of that with my brother.
Ow.
Oh yeah, I still never played the Daemon X Machina demo.
Yeah,
It's been on my Switch since it came out.
The what?
Is
Daemon
it
X
still-
Machina.
It's the mech game.
It's like a mech
for-
game on Switch.
Switch.
Very colorful.
It's an original title.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Bus Simulator.
Bus
See?
Simulator.
We've been missing the boat. We could have made all these simulators all this
My God.
Right.
time. Oh yeah, Ni no Kuni on Switch. The remaster. I started that. I never got very far. I got a little further in the second one.
I wanted to like it.
There you go, Logan. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition.
Yeah, I thought about it, but
Icewind Dale.
see, I would get Icewind Dale because I'd really like Ellen to play with me in that. But I don't think she.
Oh boy.
September 24th. They're fun, but man, it's a time commitment.
Oh boy. Another time
Let's do it, Logan.
I don't know if they ever said. So they have Dragon Quest, the like enhanced edition
Yeah.
for Switch. I don't know if they said if that's coming to PC. I kind of hope so. Or the other platforms.
They have not confirmed. I don't think.
Nor denied.
VR Ping Pong Pro.
When is that Age of Empires 2 remaster?
I think it
Logan?
was somewhere in here.
Age of Empires 2 remastered
Yeah.
is.
That's a Microsoft product, isn't it?
Yes,
We should
we will
know.
know at Gamescom at the end of the month.
Yay.
So,
I love that.
well, at least
game.
I'm assuming so. I know that I'm in an
I
internal.
squealed like
I'm in
like a
I'm
retard.
on an internal beta right now.
Oh, so
okay.
yeah, Autumn is all they have listed here.
For that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume, like, for Gamescom, I'm assuming the big thing we're going to talk about is xCloud.
I didn't look. Is Sony going to be at Gamescom? I assume so. They're usually there.
So that dude that does the game show,
Oh, Keeley. Yeah, he's gonna be
he
there.
posted because there's a show,
Whoa.
or there's a show happening that night.
Yeah.
And he said, and he showed everybody who's going to be there, and Sony's will at least be in the show.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean.
Yeah, I heard he's gonna be there because Bossman's gonna be busy during that time. So
Boss Man?
Bossman,
Yep.
Who's that?
one of the Easy Allies guys.
Ouch.
Hope they're not watching.
Yeah,
Thanks,
fucking
Logan.
ouch.
We only sponsored them during June.
Actually, I know they're not watching because they went live before us.
Aw.
Stealing audience.
They could be watching us during
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we could
Stream
watch them
session.
during our stream and have like an impromptu stream
Sadly,
chat
stream
that's
of
like
the
delayed.
stream.
Sadly, they haven't done Gundam builds in a while. They did for a bit. That's where I kind of got this idea.
Taking a break.
They are. They did not have the time for a while there. Things like E3. One of them had a baby.
Jesus.
Well, I think I'm done tonight.
Already?
Oh no.
I just saw what I'm doing next, and I'm like,
One of those.
Oh god. What have I
Like-
done?
How is any of this supposed to stay
B1
in there?
and B2.
I think it.
It's just
together, right?
soup. Yeah, but it's like barely holding in there.
I think the outer parts kind of hold it together. I assume.
I might need to glue this.
Be
'Cause-
careful what you glue, because some of that's supposed
No,
to be
it
flexible.
is articulated, but like this piece won't stay. It looks like the nub there got worn off or something because it's.
Did you not cut the nub right? Is that means
No, I
to pay attention to that?
yeah. Well,
that the piece you're
this
doing?
is the cutout portion. Yeah. But this isn't where I cut. This is just kind of. It looks almost like it's not fully formed or something.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
Why?
Like
Wow.
I'm gonna have to glue it because I think that's the only that part there.
What are
It's
you trying to
supposed
fit
to.
in there?
This
Yeah.
it's supposed to stay on there, but the post is supposed to go in there. There is no post to like hold it in there.
Yeah, there's supposed to be.
Yeah,
It shows one in the
yeah.
picture.
I mean, just need to get a little here. We
You
still
sure you
got
didn't
that
get it
mono
cut
glue. I'm pretty sure,
As long as that doesn't melt the
but
plastic.
it should be alright. I just need like a tiny.
That'd be funny.
bit.
If there's like,
Yeah,
I
that'd
have
be
two
fun.
in there.
Yeah.
we start
I'm gonna go this
screaming
way
and
right now.
yelling, and then
Uh,
I was gonna say something before I started singing.
I
Oh,
don't know.
all right. So, question for
Ow,
everybody.
ow, ow.
What did I?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so remember how I said, hey, we should do this thing where it's like somebody speed runs a game and the other person builds? Okay, so what game do you think you could speed run?
None.
Like,
Absolutely none.
in what time period?
right. I mean, that's the thing is like Metroid Fusion, probably. I was really good at that for a while. I think I did the like under 2 hour run.
I know
I'm not at
most of
one
the
point.
ins and outs of Symphony of the Night,
Yeah.
but that's not necessarily a short game. Depends on how you play it. Like, if you have to get both castles, that takes a lot longer.
So the game Full Throttle,
Oh my god.
I can beat.
Yeah, you have full
Should we look up the world record? for
speed
both
run
of them?
that.
I think I did it. I know that I've done it in less
Can I
than
get
30
your
minutes.
tweezers?
Oh, yeah.
I've done it in less than 30 minutes. I think the world record was either 8 or 16 minutes, something like that.
Hey, Google, what's the world record for Full Throttle?
On the website sixflags.com, they say, live life to the fullest and experience full throttle in your
Hey,
life."
Google. Wow. I tried.
Or you could speed run. You could speed run Tetris.
Does not
Tetris? What is that, like beating a
Speed
level?
run it?
You
Yeah,
can't beat
don't-
it. Especially classic Tetris. There is no end until you die.
There is an end in the game.
Oh,
for a
that's
while.
right. Yeah. That one was. You get a
you
rocket.
can-
Like
yeah.
level 99 or something.
Well,
Or
there's
level
stage
something.
9, and
Sta-
then you
yeah,
clear
yeah, yeah,
that, and yeah, you get the fireworks show. I think it is.
Isn't there a rocket in one of the versions?
Maybe.
The little rocket
I don't
ship
know.
that takes off.
I haven't completed that in years.
rocket ships.
Oh, shit. Ghost Recon is another one I'm kind of curious about. The only thing is, the demo they showed off was super buggy. But most of their other releases have been pretty good. So.
I mean,
Oh.
see, but like that's a multiplayer game.
It's single/multiplayer. It's kind of like Division 2. The only thing that doesn't really appeal to me is it's supposed to be more realistic. So you have to like eat and bandage yourself and whatnot. It's like, I don't really care about that.
I mean, you know, we could all play a game together sometime since we all have a computer.
Some of us have Division 2.
Right.
All of us have Division 2.
Do we have it on the same system, though? I don't think they have
Yes.
crossplay.
Yeah, we all
PC.
have it on PC.
Oh, okay, then yeah. I already have like a decently
What are you waiting
ranked
for,
character. I'm waiting on you.
But you couldn't play him. You'd have to make a whole new one.
Yeah.
Not really. I think you can
No,
do different
we're
levels.
telling you.
Right.
You have
The
to.
rule
Uh-huh.
is that you would have to make a new one.
So we're at the same level.
Well, this.
I forget if they do scaling in that.
I'm gonna have to skip ahead to the left leg and come back to that one.
Oh my
That's set a
goodness!
bit better.
This piece is getting the timeout.
Yeah, I guess just watch how the second leg comes together. Maybe it's...
I think I did that backwards. Oh, yeah, I did. That went
Yeah,
on a lot
that's-
easier.
Usually when it has those
Yeah.
notches, you're supposed to keep them. But
Oop, shit.
What should I wear tomorrow?
What?
Should I wear
I
don't
anything
know.
specific?
Outer Worlds underwear.
Definitely
make,
that- definitely.
Make sure you're wearing underwear.
Yes.
Outer Worlds looks pretty good.
I'm totally not gonna wear underwear now.
Why am I not surprised?
Outer
Is that
World?
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Control is coming soon, right?
Yep.
Hey, I own that on PC.
Yep.
I need
You
to get
do.
it. The thing is, I won't have the fancy graphics like you will.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't even know what to do with my fancy graphics.
Actually, you won't have it. Well, no, you will. Yeah, that's
Yep.
right. It just won't run as well.
It should run fine. He's above the recommended.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
I just
they
know
released the.
enabling the RTX in general like cuts the frame rate pretty bad.
It's better in titles that are more optimized for it. Like I think Control
It's probably more
does
optimized.
pretty good.
Gee. that's-
Somebody had a breakdown on it. I don't remember the specifics,
G.
but I'm pretty sure it was like definitely playable 30 to 60 FPS on the 2070 and
Oh yeah, Doom.
yeah.
When's that coming out?
It is
Or do they have a release?
November 22nd.
That's when Doom comes out for Switch?
No, Doom Eternal.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it does
Doom
come
is
out
already
for
out on
Switch.
Right, but when?
I think it launched.
Yeah, it's the same.
No, sorry, the other Doom.
Oh my gosh.
They're already out.
Yeah,
They're already out?
They've
Yes,
already
they
been
were
out.
out
Son of a
that
gun!
day.
That was the whole thing, is that it came out that day.
Oh, man.
Where have you been?
Not paying attention at all.
Ah, Jesus.
Come on.
I wanted
Logan.
that game.
Well, you should pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
pick
could
it
even
up
get
too.
it on your phone if you wanted.
But I don't want it on my phone. I want it on Lay Switch.
Yep.
Play Switch.
Then get it on my Switch.
Where's my damn G1? Like, I just saw it. What are you guys building tonight? So,
Oh, time for review.
Shane, would you like to say what you're building?
Oh, I was just holding mine
oh,
up.
go
It's a Gundam Death Scythe Hell Custom, a high grade. Go ahead, whoever's next.
It is a Mobile Suit RX-0 Unicorn Gundam 2 Banshee
Whoa.
Verka.
My box
I'm
is
building a cheaper unicorn Gundam Banshee norm destroy mode.
and mine's gonna fall, but I'm building this Freedom Gundam. Freedom.
Real good.
And I'm trying to find G2. I literally no, not G2. I need G1 2. So I need G1 and the second piece within G1, and I just had it in my hands and I found it. Okay.
Sorry, that was loud.
All right, so Doom. I need to get it.
Yes.
So I'm going to get Doom.
Which one?
They don't just have all 3 of them?
Yeah,
They have
do.
all 3 of them.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Because I wanted to play through. Okay, so here's the deal with 3, all right?
Did you ever play 3?
So I played a little bit of it.
I played it when it came out.
Played it on PC. I'm pretty sure I bought it-ish when it came out, or
Bought it-ish.
bought it-ish.
Bought it.
When you played it, did you have to enable the flashlight zipper from your gun?
No.
Then you played after a while, because that took like a month or 2, something like that, to get it patched. Yeah, when it first came out, that was one of the biggest complaints. There was many. I don't think it was that bad overall, but you had to actually equip only the flashlight. as
Yeah,
an
no,
option.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, then yeah.
So yeah, I couldn't do my
Yeah.
flashlight or the
And,
gun.
Yeah, you'd have to switch back and forth.
And
Between the
and
two.
I also was told, like, so you got to play it in a dark room.
Uh-huh.
So I played it in the attic because that's where I was living at the time.
Sure.
And then wear headphones. Okay, did that. And then so I had the flashlight or the gun, and then crap would start coming out, and I'd be like, "Oh God!" and I'd just start shooting because I can't see. And
Oh, God.
Monster closets.
so I'm like, okay, I want to play that, and now that I'm more grown up,
They've
can.
fixed a lot of things. This is actually based on a re-release that happened at one point. So they fixed a lot of problems. Not only the flashlight, the graphics look a little bit better.
It's the Switch. I can't imagine it's much better.
Actually, it does look really good compared to what it was at the time. There's a Digital Foundry did a bit breakdown of all the games, and that was the best version. Because 1 and 2 actually have some slight issues where, like, the sound isn't actually synchronized properly at the right speed, and they're scaling it weird. But in general, you probably won't care. So it works.
I'll go ahead and voice it. Watching the trailer for Doom Eternal during the E3 stream,
Yeah.
I actually got motion sick
Ah!
just from watching the trailer.
Interesting. There's a lot of movement. Have you seen gameplay of it?
But
It's pretty
like,
nuts.
I looked it up because I'm like, I cannot be the only person. And I looked it up, and there is a group of people, a large group of people, that Doom, specifically, the newer Doom, makes them motion sick. Nothing else.
I bet it's something about how they do movement, because
It's-
there's a lot of movement in
It's
that game.
the,
And motion blur.
I
and
think
all
it's
kinds
the
of stuff.
field of view,
Oh, yeah.
and it has a fisheye effect.
It's kind of wide.
And
It's
so
kind
if
of
you
an
like
old school
turn
look.
that down and do some like finagling of the
It also helps to have like a center point of reference. There's all kinds of things that'll help.
yeah.
But yeah. I'm
And
not
like,
too surprised.
I just typed it into Google. I'm like, the new Doom game makes me motion sick, and there's like tons of threads on like Steam and all kinds of stuff that people are like, why is this the only game that makes me sick? The only one.
I'm glad I've not had that problem yet, but I understand.
I have, and it happened while I was watching E3.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, this looks so cool. Oh, I don't feel so good. Then I got a headache after that, and I'm like,
Was that the day we ate ponchos?
I guarantee it wasn't because of ponchos. I would have had a different kind of pain, not just the headache. Definitely a different kind of pain.
Yeah, the other big one I'm looking forward to, but it's more spring, is Cyberpunk.
Animal Crossing? Oh, Cyberpunk.
Uh-huh.
I got the Super Ultimate
You mean
Collector's
Keanu
Edition.
Reeves?
The game, yeah.
You're beautiful. Or, I mean, you're breathtaking.
Yeah.
What did they say?
Breathtaking.
You're breathtaking. I'm like, oh, Keanu, just stop.
Yep. It's so cute. Yeah, I think it's funny because it's basically like one of his old movies, one of his kind of bad movies. But
What is?
I think I watched a YouTube video of someone going over, because I'm a dip, and I didn't realize that Cyberpunk is a tabletop role-playing game.
oh yeah.
And somebody was kind of like going through the
The
like
lore
rules
and-
book
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. And I'm like, damn, man.
It's fairly old. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's
how
like
super popular it was.
Super duper old.
Yeah, but they're still making they have a new version coming out, and then they have like a tie-in book that like covers what happens between these. But yeah, it's a cool setting. I don't think there's enough things like that, so it's kind of nice to see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I got the super collector's edition because I thought that the statue was dope.
I was kind of surprised you did, actually. I didn't know how into it you'd be.
I mean, I know that I never played or really.
Is it a statue of Keanu Reeves?
No,
Oh,
it's
damn
the main character guy,
on a motorcycle.
Which guy?
the male character.
Oh, I was like, isn't there a chick? Like,
So,
a chick
yeah, it's one of those games they have like a default male and female, but you can fully customize it. They haven't really showed it off much except for the press.
I remember
but
they
it's
showed,
super customizable.
not at this E3, but the previous one, they showed playing as the female lead character.
Yeah. They've kind of flip-flopped back and forth
And it
a
was
couple times.
irritating as fuck.
Which part?
Because the dude that you're working with as the chick character, he has like a nickname for you.
Yep.
And it's one of the most irritating things I've ever heard.
He's the guy that got shot in this last trailer.
Right. And I'm like, thank you. I can never call my character that stupid name again.
You're just going to have like lots of flashbacks the rest of the game of him calling you that.
These wings are kind of janky.
There's like wow, I almost fell backwards.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, try not to.
Oh guys, I hurt myself. I can't come tomorrow.
Sucks to suck. We're going to go have fun. Happy birthday, loser.
A39.
Is that what goes in there? This doesn't look right.
Just doesn't get old, does it?
Thank God I'm not the only one that said that.
Every time. Is this really
What about you, Shane? What about your game? I mean, Ellen's is Death Stranding.
Obviously, yes. Mine is Death Stranding.
Pre-orders coming up. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Oh, well, I mean, there is 7.
Yeah, but that's not this year.
I mean, it's within the next year.
7. Gotcha. I'm like,
I mean,
what?
well, yeah, of course.
We're more than halfway through the year at this point.
Yeah.
So.
And there's honestly not a whole lot left.
And I'm honestly, sort of kind of buying a ticket on the hype train for that now.
Yeah.
I was very much adamant about not getting my hopes or expectations up too high, because then inevitably it would just be disappointing. But after their last showing, I'm like, you know what? I
press conference is pretty solid this year.
I might buy a ticket on that hype train after all. But with them showing Tifa and...
So happy to see 8.
Yep.
Yeah, that made me happy.
I forgot. I'm assuming are you gonna want me to get 8 on the Switch or?
Are you breathing right now?
Well, right, but I didn't know if you wanted it on something else.
Yeah.
All
You
of
want
it.
it on the Switch?
Yeah.
What the?
Why
There's
not?
a cable.
All the
right
platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't pull that cable, or we're gonna.
Only
we're
because I
going
wanna
offline.
I want to support the
Unplugged.
the least supported Final Fantasy game out of all of them.
Sadly.
So does that mean that you're gonna buy it?
I can, yeah.
D11.
She's
But,
allowed.
Yeah, I mean, I think Cyberpunk will be pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
I think I still need to pre-order Death Stranding. I don't think I got that
Well, they're all sold out, so sorry.
yet. Yeah.
The special
Probably not. I'm
editions
just.
I don't know that I need the special edition.
You don't want
The
that
one that
creepy baby?
The one that I did is sold out.
Did you hear he
got
got
me
stopped?
the creepy baby?
Did you hear Kojima got stopped at the airport because of the creepy baby?
No.
Because he had it in his carry-on.
Oh God.
So they
no.
scanned it and they're like,
What the hell are you doing
can
with
we
a
see
baby
your
in a
bag?
jar? I'm not surprised. And Kojima's like, they make video games.
yeah.
It's not real. It's not real, baby.
I'm back.
I am back.
I make video games. Okay.
Okay.
I'm fuck is
Oh,
this
he's
gonna
got like jet boosters.
Jet booster.
Wait
This,
a minute.
this can't be right. I don't get this.
Alright.
It can't be, but it is. Somehow.
Like, this is supposed to be how his head goes together.
But
Like,
one day,
so all this
maybe.
space
I got
isn't really
in.
attached to anything.
na,
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 na.
na.
Oh, I turned it around.
I missed all that.
We go
We're
into
talking about
Tron
Tron now?
Yeah.
You,
No,
you,
he just
you
made a fucking
know,
reference.
Logan, I don't know if I've officially told you this. I think you know this. So you know the really dope Tron coaster, right?
Yeah, the one in
They're
China?
bringing
They're bringing
it to freaking Orlando. That's what they're working on right now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Logan showed that to me one day, and I'm like, holy shit, that's
It's
the
really
coolest thing
cool.
I've ever seen.
I think in a few years we're gonna have to plan a trip to get out to
Yeah.
Orlando for
We
like
really need
a
to.
while. I would wait at this point just with Universal working on the new park and
Oh, God, yeah.
Disney doing some of their expansions, but it will definitely be worth it.
Agreed.
I mean, I still think Universal's a fun time for a couple of days down there, but
Yeah. I never got to see that. I wanted to when we went down. So.
Universal in Orlando is a lot more elaborate
Oh,
than
yeah.
California.
I believe it. California was okay,
It was
but like,
all right.
I don't need to
It
go
was
back there.
it was a lot more condensed than
Yeah.
Orlando.
So,
I mean, I didn't really
we're
know
not-
what to expect because
So we're not going to go on another trip to California.
No, we can.
We definitely can.
I'd loved everything else.
I never got to take you to my home.
You
I
just
don't
took
know,
us
I was
almost
shocked.
everywhere else.
I asked him, I'm like, hey, did you show the guys your old... He's like, no. I'm like, what?
We drove by some of the area.
Yeah,
Why
well,
not?
because like we were pretty busy that entire
Yeah,
trip.
we
some of
really
it
were.
timing issues. We kept having to go back and pick people up.
Oh, yeah, picking people up.
75.
Hey, can you get a ride? No.
No.
But yeah, I was even thinking about that today. Like, it'd be fun to try Knott's Berry again.
Yeah, maybe I could go this time and
Oh,
ride on the fucking roller coasters. Because I like a roller coasters.
Goddamn, that wooden coaster.
Ghost Rider.
Dude, that one was sick.
It was ridiculous.
Ghost Rider?
Is that the one that launches you?
No,
Oh.
It's a
that
wooden-
was... What was that one?
Or was that the horse one?
The one that
the horse
launches
one's
you
fine.
is Accelerator.
Accelerator, yeah.
Gotcha.
Me and Brad did Accelerator.
See, that one's like Fire in the Hole at Silver Dollar City.
Oh, yeah.
I freaking love that one.
Yeah, the crazy thing with Accelerator, so, like, it shoots you, like, 0 to 70, and then you
Straight
go
up.
straight up,
Yep.
and then you go, like, a big loop and then back
Over
down.
and around and down. Yep.
So when I went up and on the top part, you obviously get a shitload of negative G's.
Yeah.
My thing wasn't down maybe one more notch where it should have, so like my ass is off the seat like 3 inches.
Yeah,
So I was kind of, okay.
Yep. I love those.
Well, I might die right now.
Yeah. I was holding on. I figured it was good. I was almost more worried about the acceleration because they like say over and over again, keep your head
Keep
back.
your head against the
Yeah.
headrest. Yes.
Don't put your hands up.
You will get head whiplash
Yep.
if you.
But yeah, the wooden coaster's nuts. Very violent.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So it's basically the fucking Timberwolf.
No, I would say it's smoother than the Timberwolf, but somehow it still
Surprises
makes
me.
the Timberwolf seem tame. And it's really long.
Have
for a
you
wooden
guys
coaster.
been out to Worlds of Fun and been on the Prowler yet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I
Prowler's
love that
amazing.
one.
Yeah, Prowler's great.
We need to go to World of Fun again.
Yeah.
9 and 10.
Hey, just so you guys know, I did give you that idea.
Yeah, you did, and guess what? We're not doing that.
Sorry.
They also gave it to us too late,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we did thought of that one actually.
We did. We
Yeah.
did.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
It was
Yes.
one of the things we were carrying.
Before I said anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be a
And
son
then,
of a gun.
and guess what? Just like everything else you bring up, it can't be that. You sealed the deal because you had to say something. And it's like, well, nobody's going to think that we just used his idea. But we had other reasons.
Just
for
so
not
we're
doing that,
clear, okay, what were they? But first
No,
off,
There are more favorable options.
Yes.
that we thought would be.
I mean,
different.
if you guys used my idea, and I was like, "Oh, you guys used my idea,"
no,
I'll just be like, you know what? It's probably because I have pretty goddamn good ideas.
Yeah. No, we were contemplating, but
really, before I said anything.
Yes.
Huh.
There's days before you said anything.
I don't know if you realize this, but there's only so many options for like things to go do around.
Yeah. Kansas City is the most hopping place.
Well, there's a number of things,
Sure.
but like unexpected.
Yeah,
things.
we've done a lot of them.
Yep.
For everybody else out there, we joked about taking him to like the museum or a library.
Just as a surprise, like, surprise, welcome to Nelson Atkins, have fun, bye.
I'd enjoy it.
I would too.
I would be like,
I'm going to be like, fuck my life. This is what I get.
C16. I'm going really slow today.
I am too, but you
I'm
know
like
what?
making a good
I'm also not
piece,
screwing
but
up.
That helps.
This is
Yeah.
really like.
C4.
Because like our last stream, I screwed
You
up.
had to take apart, put together and take apart one piece like 5 times in a row.
Yep.
So I would say, yeah, you're doing much better this time.
So I forgot they have Resident Evil 5 and 6 coming to Switch.
Yep. I'm looking forward to at least 5.
Yeah.
I haven't played 6 other than the like demo they put out forever ago, which I thought was okay. But 5, even though it's not really in the vein of like the survival horror, is still a really good game.
One?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a really good game. The Mercenaries mode in that is a heck of a lot of fun to play co-op.
Sheva.
So, I'm looking forward to
Are
that.
you getting 5?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was that heavy sigh for?
Yeah,
Because
what?
like I wasn't gonna get it. Now you're.
You
telling
should, so we can play Mercenaries and co-op.
Because
It's
wasn't
really good.
Mercenaries only on like the
No.
3DS
It was
or
on
something?
No. That it's a mode that you get in most of the like major ones, but
Yeah.
in 5 especially, it was like co-op, and it's a lot of fun to play co-op.
Didn't it start in like 2?
Yeah, I think so. You basically start with only like 2 or 3 characters and a limited roster of weapons. And it's essentially like a survival mode where you have to fight off waves of enemies and last, I think, through a certain amount of time. And they get progressively more difficult. And every run you do earns you credits towards upgrading your arsenal for other runs in different stages. There's like so many stages. You unlock more stages, you unlock more characters, which each have different abilities. It just scales really fun. I remember when 5 came out, that was one of the few games that like my cousin and me and our circle of friends like had pre-ordered it. We went to the midnight launch, and I think we stayed up for almost 3 days straight playing the crap out of it. Like we aced the single player mode, and then we spent like a solid 2 days or so just co-oping up the Mercs mode to get everything unlocked. It was crazy, but it was a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Crystal Chronicles.
Yeah.
I need to get the Super Monkey Ball.
Oh yeah.
I heard they removed their motion controls, which is kind of too bad. But
Oh.
it was kind of hard because of that. But it was fun. I played a little bit at somebody's house.
Logan, didn't you have a Super Monkey Ball on like your PS3?
No.
Oh. I could have swore you had one.
If I had Super Monkey Ball, it's because it was like a free title, and I just downloaded it.
What the? Oh, that locks it in place. Oh, I see.
Yeah, a lot of these just don't have dates for this year.
Yeah. That's another concerning thing in general.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a jar of preserve.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of a theme for this year that a lot of people are kind of
right.
delayed for the next consoles.
Like they're coming out with the Gears of 5 console.
Yeah.
It looks kind of neat, but they're like, Everybody's like, well, why would I get that? The new console's coming out next year.
Yep.
Man, it's a legitimate question to ask.
Yeah.
G27. I mean, because you won it? I don't know.
Let's see.
I mean, I still got my 1S, like, not that long ago. But
Yeah.
it's still, like, fun for the things that I want to play on it.
Watch Dogs Legion could be fun.
See, like, I really wanted to like Watch Dogs. But the first one I couldn't get.
First one was a freaking disaster.
It was playable, but it had some issues. 2, they fixed a lot of it and made it kind of fun, but something about the feel of it was weird. Certain parts, though, like the stealth and a lot of the city stuff was well done, at least. Oh yeah, Vampire. I'm hopeful on Vampire.
I've heard a lot of good things.
Yeah.
I'm a vampire.
Vampire?
Vampire the Masquerade.
I'm a vampire. All I can think
I
of
thought
is
there was
Nicolas
already a
Cage
game
running
called
through
Vampire.
this.
There
It
is.
was.
It's a tabletop RPG.
And this is a sequel based on, well, I guess not really a sequel. No, it doesn't. It's Blood
No,
Blades
there's a
2.
game called... It's VAMPY.
No, that's Vampire. Yeah, that was already out.
Yeah.
There's more than one vampire game.
Apparently.
What? I thought there was only one vampire.
There can be only one.
Exactly. But yeah, Vampire Masquerade's pretty fun.
I still have my, I think, first edition books.
Yeah,
First or second.
I have a copy of the physical game somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I got it
So what?
because
Okay.
I played the tabletop.
So the trailers that we saw during that movie.
What movie? Oh, Hobbs and Shaw?
Shops and Hobbs.
It Chapter 2. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for that.
I guess now that I'm not going, that we
Uh-huh.
will definitely get to go see
That's
it.
that is the only horror movie that you will watch with me. So I'm going to take advantage of that.
You've already been sucked in.
I mean, it was good.
It
is.
is extremely
And
good.
I think the only part that really scared me was like the clown under the
Sewer?
sewer.
Really?
Well, yeah, that's at the very fucking beginning.
Right, but and like it was that part where it's like, oh my god, I didn't think he was going to do that.
Right.
And-
Nobody expected that to happen.
But then other than that, then it was fine. Like I wasn't like,
Yeah.
Alan, hold me.
I'm so scared.
But
Sweet Jesus.
that
I
like
think I'm almost done.
1917 movie.
The war movie.
Oh, yeah. So I actually
By
saw that.
Christopher Nolan?
Yeah,
right?
I saw that trailer before, actually, because it came out like a week before.
That
Yeah.
wasn't the Christopher Nolan one, right?
No, it was.
It was it?
The war one?
No.
No.
It's
the Christopher
another-
Nolan
it's
one
another
was
guy.
the weird, freaky one that was just like some random. The world needs another protagonist.
Oh, yeah,
The
you're
war-
right. I'm sorry.
He did do that one war movie recently.
Dunkirk?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to watch
So this
that.
is this is
Yeah.
Sam
It was
Mendes.
really fucking slow.
Yeah.
This is Sam Mendes. Who directed,
Sorry, yeah. Okay.
He directed something else.
I think I was so puzzled by that Christopher Nolan one that I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh.
That was an interesting ad for a Christopher Nolan thing. I'm like, this
Yeah.
doesn't really tell you much of anything about
Right.
what this is.
He's going the way of
which is
game
weird.
trailers.
So he did Skyfall, Spectre,
That's right.
yeah, and some other ones.
I have a leg.
Skyfall was amazing. Skyfall is one of my top Bond movies now.
Yeah.
So I'm really hopeful for
And he
that.
did American Beauty.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
That movie was fucked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw it and I was like, I kind of want to see it.
Yeah,
I think
had some good actors. I think it's funny because there's like a British guy that was like the general in that. He's always like some military officer,
Yeah.
but he's good at that.
There was that Cumberbatch guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a bad guy.
Oh, he was a bad guy?
Yeah, and he looked like a bad guy. He had like a scar, and he was like saying something ominous.
Scar. Speaking of Scar, we still have not.
Seen Lion King.
For some reason, I feel like I've heard that it's not that good.
The
Yeah.
main complaint I've heard is like it's too much like the original, so people are like, "Why even bother?"
Well, I've heard a slightly different than that. Of
Okay.
like, it is shot for shot
It
the
is,
original for
yeah.
the most part, but
Some
it
tweak songs.
it lacks a lot of the like spirit that made the first one good. Like it just does a worse job at telling the story. And part of the issue that a lot of people are having is the art direction with it going after more realism.
Yeah.
You don't really get a lot of expressiveness in the
Expression.
face
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. And like, so they
Because
cut.
that's what made it. Yeah.
So they're like, whoa, you can hear it in the voice. It's like, yeah, but it didn't match.
Yeah,
like
'cause
visually, it's not
The original
communicating
had
that.
very expressive. Like
So-
when Simba was when the whole thing with his dad
Yeah.
Yeah.
and his face.
And
yeah.
they tone down like certain things or even cut out certain things from the movie because they were too, stylistically flamboyant that just doesn't match the art direction they took. So it's
like
a little,
when he's singing the "Just Can't Wait to Be King" sort of thing.
I think that might be one, and
where it's just like super colorful. All these
even
animals.
like the hyenas don't have that much personality. So like
yeah.
I heard
That's
the whole "Be Prepared" song isn't
Yeah.
really a song in this.
Oh, no.
It's more of like a random 20-second poetic rap thing. It's like it's some weird, like way underplayed thing of just
That
kind of
sucks.
chanting this thing and then it moves on.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I want to see it eventually and give it a chance, but I'm pretty sure that it's just not going to live up to the original.
A lot of them have not quite lived up to the original. But
Well,
been
you guys
okay.
went and saw Aladdin.
I was going to say,
I have not.
I have to say, I actually did enjoy Aladdin. I think they did a pretty good job with that one. But
I didn't hate it.
yeah.
Didn't hate it.
I had a
And
fun
that's-
time.
it's-
I know,
had a
yeah,
fun
there were
time.
things. I mean, the biggest key takeaway: Will Smith was not a bad genie.
No, he was definitely not a bad genie.
Could've been
Even the
worse.
guy who played Aladdin was pretty good.
I did not like Jafar.
Yeah, Jafar was kind of man.
Well, isn't that the point?
I mean,
You're not
he
supposed to like
did
him?
No, but
okay.
he,
Then
like,
not as a
he wasn't
actor.
bad.
He just wasn't as like
How how I always say it is that he was more of just an asshole
Yeah.
yeah.
bad guy than like menacing
Yeah.
bad
Right.
guy.
Yeah.
Didn't he like have much of a plot other than like
He's trying to take over the
Yeah.
sultanship and like he's kind of trying to like take the country to war in this essentially because like he thinks that they're being a little too docile when they could grow their influence and stuff, but still, yeah, I mean, like overall though, I ended up liking Aladdin more than I thought I wouldn't.
Sure.
So that one I'll give a pass, I think. Like that imagining of it was a decent outing. Lion King, I think I think they should have just gone a different visual direction.
yeah.
They should have embraced a little more cartoonism with the aesthetic of like fur and
I did
realistic
see,
settings. There's some people
yeah.
who threw together like mock-ups of like what it would have looked
Yeah.
like if
Still
they
CG, but they
Right.
added like makeup almost to make it look like a
to
cartoon.
look like the cartoon, more
It looked really
vibrant,
good.
and it looked really good. And that's the thing. I think part of what like the issue is the art direction, and that's influencing the choices they're making about what gets into the film and how
Yeah.
to meet that aesthetic. And it's just
You mean like the Cats movie?
sort of like the Cats movie. Yes,
Oh, God.
actually.
So the
Yeah.
funny thing is, like
Oh God.
the original Cats play to me looks like that, so I don't see how it's that different.
It's a different
But-
style of
Oh,
makeup,
yeah.
Kind
for
of.
sure. But yeah, I don't.
I
to
guess
be-
I
to be
expect
honest,
it to be
yeah.
kind of weird and not quite animal or human.
Yeah,
So,
that's
wasn't
another
surprised.
situation where I think they could have just like gone with an aesthetic that would have been a little
Well-
more embracing a cartoony
Oh, yeah.
look, and because they're approaching a bit of the uncanny
Uncanny
valley.
Oh yeah,
Like that's the issue.
yeah.
Like
Well, and it's like weirdly like almost sexual because they're wearing skin tight suits, but then not because you don't see anything.
yeah,
So it's like It's a
just
weird-
a strange thing.
aesthetic. Yeah.
It also bothers me, like, if you're gonna spend all this money on visual effects and doing all these crazy mocap things, why not just use practical effects like a fucking play?
right.
Like,
yeah.
why? Sure,
feel like
we get
they
that
have
you
to
want
go over the top.
to be groundbreaking or whatever, but it's like
Well, I can
it
understand for
just
like
turns out being really fucking awkward.
I can understand for like the backgrounds because those
Right.
you have to kind of CG to some extent, but yeah.
the actors, I just don't get it.
I almost feel like Hollywood in general has had a real issue with originality and visual
'cause
style.
Nobody wants to fund anything that's not a proven
Moneymaker.
or
Moneymaker.
designed by committee to some degree, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's why we're getting so many like remakes and rehashings, blah blah blah. Let's cash in on the nostalgia.
Yep.
But we're not actually doing anything new.
Well, and not even like follow where the nostalgia comes from. Like,
Right.
if you gotta respect the source material to some degree, and that doesn't mean like saying that you respect the source material.
Right.
To me, like if I go to a remake of any kind, I don't necessarily mind remakes as a thing. I just hate when it's either completely and utterly different, or just like another story in the same setting.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather have it be just the original remade, or like a side story. Like I don't need to see it the same but not quite. Like causes too many issues.
Like Jasmine, the new one. She's all like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight for women's rights," and I'm like, I get that that's the thing now, but like it wasn't back then.
But it's fantasy, Logan, and it has no time period.
What do you mean? That's like all that's happening like right now.
What in the heck, man?
So there's a piece with this that just doesn't make sense.
This is not going in the same way.
The other way.
There we go.
Yeah, it's the right piece according to this. It's in the right orientation, and I did the other leg.
Come on.
But this one is just not going in there. Oh, maybe, hold on, maybe I need to gently pull up on that guy. Oh, crap.
He is complete.
Yeah, those wings made it go together really quick.
He is very top heavy.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I've almost thought about getting, like, fishing line or something to help stand them up. Or I thought it'd be cool to, like, hang them from the ceiling like they're flying around. Weren't we talking about maybe getting a case for all these?
Yeah, eventually.
Does, like, these come out?
We need more space.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Well, or just better arrangement of things.
Or storage.
Well, yeah, I've been saying that for a bit.
I
It's not horrible, but
don't think it's that bad.
I think it's mainly just things like all the booth materials.
Sure.
We don't need them here all the time. But there have been a couple times it's handy.
Oh, good. His hand open.
I think it's just more for me that, like, we're already paying for rent here.
Oh, yeah.
And we have the room. So if we can avoid dropping another monthly cost,
Yeah. I would say either
that would be
maybe my
ideal.
basement, or didn't Jess say he had more space?
He said that, but when I helped him pack stuff away, I don't think there's really much room in there.
Yeah.
So, all right, get in there. There we go. Whew. Freaking finally, man.
Get in.
Yeah, this piece just doesn't want to go. All right.
Get your hand out there.
Yeah, I mean technically my garage too. I have room. I just
Yeah.
need to like get the crap out of there.
I just feel bad for your garage.
I mean, it's either mine or somewhere in one of our other places, probably.
Well, yeah. I think I could fit totes in my basement still.
Yeah.
Totes my goats.
Totes my goats. Oh, this is the other sheet. Let's see.
Use gravity.
Gravity,
Why?
it's working against my time.
Why?
You just
Oh
asked.
god, top heavy. Get down there. Posing. So difficult.
Yep.
Don't do the splits, bro. Like, I need you to have a casual pose. Maybe an action pose a little bit.
You know what? I'm starting to lose patience with these the sinker, so
No, don't fall.
it's going to just have to deal.
There.
But Logan.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. He's really heavy. Get your
How
shoulders
is
back
this-
down.
So here's the only thing I don't get with
This
this.
can't go in here.
There.
Don't you get with that thing?
Oh, wait a minute.
Undo the splits, bruh.
No.
Get your feet.
Oh. Is it backwards? Yes, it's backwards. Goddamn.
Ready?
The heck?
Ta-da.
Nice.
Yeah.
Golf club.
He's done.
Oof.
Aw.
Oh wow.
she's been saying he's done for a while.
Thanks.
He's just so focused on his Gundam.
I know. I guess I could cut out the little Duo Maxwell. The like strange fleshy colored pilot.
Is that what it said?
Oh.
Oh, I'm missing a piece. I guess I wasn't paying attention. But it's not, I don't have to take apart anything to do it.
I can stick Duo's braid on.
16. I'm kind of confused. What is this trying to say?
We also didn't go see Toy Story.
Nope. Not yet.
I'm so far behind on movies in general.
Oops. Whew. That's scary.
Oh, that's why this is like being a pain in the ass. Because I didn't put this on it yet.
Oh, 6 or 8. Oh, God. That's ridiculous.
Okay, there we go. Now, what here's what I don't get. So these pieces, right, are they're supposed to go right here, like,
Hold on.
but they just fall right out.
Huh?
So
The pieces?
this piece, okay, goes into this notch,
Reese's Pieces.
and it just falls out.
Maybe you missed something.
Nope. I mean, I'm going with the assumption that at some point something will stick to it.
Well, that's awkward. Beeps.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that totally
13, 14.
looks right.
Wait a minute.
Where's the box?
Banana
What's
for
in the
scale.
box?
No, never mind. I was mistaken.
There. Banana for scale. Complete.
No, they just sit there. But okay, let's look at this again. Let's go to B. We're gonna go to
Go
the
to camera B. Camera B. Go to camera B.
Camera B.
and then B4.
We don't have our close-up cams connected this week,
No, I don't.
but we'll get back to getting those set up again eventually.
This is B4.
It's kind of a hack
Has anybody
anyway.
said
They're mostly
anything?
just
Yeah.
phone cameras
That's
going
hilarious.
through the network to be able to share OBS.
I don't know if I
Share
should
you guys.
start an
They worked
email.
all right though for what they were.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, you can play that one game.
Something doesn't make sense.
I should have a sand ring. Must be somewhere.
Sand rock.
Yeah, because I have I put together a high grade
Yeah.
sand rock.
We have more
Pretty
over
sure
there.
it's over there.
Yeah.
This makes me nervous because I so don't want to screw this up.
Oh man, the evil one.
Yeah. Like I might ask to use your god hand for this.
Oh sure. beyond it being $300, would you ever get the metal one? It looked cool.
It would be awesome, but like I don't know that I'd be comfortable spending that much money on metal.
Yeah.
I'll at least open it. Just to gaze upon it.
I don't understand what they want me to do.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Like, I know this goes on here.
Huh.
So, like, that goes on there because these, like, separate. But then it has this optional one. I can't tell where it plugs in.
Which
Because
piece?
that means optional,
Right.
but I don't know what makes it optional.
Put
Where
that. Put.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
these colors are so awesome.
How did I miss that?
unless it just turns it into, like, a 1 instead of a 2.
Oh, there's the umbilical cable.
Wow, I'm so retarded. I missed an entire back piece.
Yeah, I think it's...
That's really cool.
So I think it's just optional between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's saying if you want to do one, just use one
Oh my
like
gosh,
that.
there's so many
Or
more parts than I
Two,
thought.
they go together like that and
Okay.
make the.
This is a lot of
shape.
runners.
I'm doing the 2.
There's a whole runner just for the like Gatling gun.
I assume it has the knife in there somewhere.
Oh, and here's the. I think this is the umbilical.
Oh, yeah.
Cable is in there. Oh, there's all the Eva hands.
You should do that. Just get like something to represent the cable and have it string all the way back to something else.
No,
Waste
there is a
unit.
plastic cable,
Sure.
like a rubber clip. It's right here. There's a the rubber
Alright,
tube.
well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there we go. I have some of his wings and a chest piece in
Some of
two
his
sticks
Gundam wings.
Wow, that's cool.
that do not stick in there at all.
What the? Oh wow! It even comes with an AT field.
Oh nice.
AT field?
Yeah,
Just want another drink.
that's freaking cool.
I'm good.
I'll take water.
You never watched Eva with me, did you?
Get those
Whoa,
crown things and it splits. I'm not gonna do it now, but yeah, it splits on here.
dude!
Yeah.
I guess Eva is on Netflix now, so
Which version?
yeah, I don't know that I would feel even
Oh
even
yeah.
slightly
'cause of
justified
the-
in having you watch that.
I wouldn't see that version.
Oh, dude, you know what did come out today?
What?
The Rocco's Modern Life movie on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yep.
BB.
All right, let's see. B5.
More BB.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, this is just giving me anxiety to look at. I'm not ready for this. Not
I'm
yet.
not ready.
Not yet.
Well, if you start that, I can bring my $300 Gundam. We're gonna be nervous together.
Oh god. It's gonna be so epic when it's fun.
Alright, so I'm gonna put these over. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll put these in the box.
Are you
I'm losing them.
fucking with me?
Hmm?
It even comes with an entry plug that you can take in and out.
That's some detail.
Yes. It pops up. You like fold the head down and out or something. Oh no, the back. You fold the back things down and the entry plug just
Nice.
pops out.
I don't know what any of that means.
It's okay, Logan. One day you will.
I don't know if you will understand it. But
No, I mean, that's a lot to ask.
I think you would like parts of it. Like the action's really good.
Yeah, the
beautiful
robot
to look at.
fighting is
Yeah. I still remember distinctly telling my friends at the time, hey, this thing looks really cool, we should watch it. And they're like, oh, I don't know.
You're not ready. You are not ready.
This was like episode 3 I got to, and then I was like, yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Then it became a thing.
Yeah, according to the new Netflix reboot or whatever, this is no longer correct.
Oh, yeah, it's not Nerve anymore.
No, it's
Oh,
the
hand,
gods in
yeah,
his
yeah.
heaven, all's right in the world.
Yep.
They changed that.
Even though it's a direct quote of something.
Right. Away you go for now.
Yes.
Another day.
Oh wait. No. I thought I was gonna finally get to use a red piece, but no.
Think again.
I do think it would only be appropriate to use God's hands to build that, so.
You are right. That is very fitting.
What's the black thing?
It's part of the umbilicus.
Umbilicus.
It's a plug.
Yeah. So,
The Evas are powered.
like, by a plug.
Yeah. It plugs into the back like a power cord, and if they ever get disconnected, they can only stay active for like 5 minutes or something like that. Running
In fact, in the N64 game,
Oh.
which I remember emulating quite a bit back in the day, because that was the only way I could get it, I believe that's one of the first stages. You're disconnected and you have a timer going to wrap up the stage or whatever.
Yeah, to kill the angel.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That one I think was I forget the name of the jellyfish one. I should know this because I watched that series
Isn't your gamer tag or something
Satchel
one of the
Satchel.
the
The
names
first
of
one with the heads.
Yes.
That's where you got your name
Specularous.
from?
Yeah.
Well,
The angels in Eva are actually named after biblical angels.
Yeah.
how the hell did I not know that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never asked. I should, but I never went back to watch the series once I found out it had the crazy stuff. Not because I don't like that. I think just because, like, I didn't want to spoil it and then ruin it, and then, like, it just kept going. I never came back to
damn.
it.
These parts are already like pre-assembled.
Like I said, I was telling people to watch it before
Oh,
it was a thing. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I caught it before it was a really big thing. A friend of mine showed it to me and was like, yeah, this is kind of a new thing that we found.
You have
Yeah.
a friend?
Wow.
No. You guys are just...
Wowie,
You guys are all just here because... just...
Figments of his imagination.
Oh, dude! This does have the Lance of Longinus in it. Longinus? It's not red like it should be, but
Yeah.
it's still there.
a mangina.
You guys want to see my man,
Wow.
Why is there's a battle axe in here? When did they use a fucking battle axe?
I haven't seen that
Old
like,
Greg,
so long.
yep,
Yeah.
Yep. That's what that is.
Oh, God, that's right.
You don't remember Old Greg?
You
Which,
ever-
I don't know about Logan, but, like, I can only keep remembering it constantly because our roommate.
Oh, yeah.
You ever drink Bailey's from a shoe?
Yeah.
Alright, another sticker time, and it's the eyeballs.
These are very
One.
involved models.
Yeah, it's getting pretty good now. Excuse me.
Yeah, this is a very interesting waist assembly with the skeletal frame.
There are some other, like, kind of philosophical anime that'd be interesting to have you guys watch sometime.
This one has an entry plug too. So freaking cool.
Oh, even the small one? Nice.
Yeah. And it has the like plug tube as well. These are the fucking shit, man.
Pretty detailed. I guess you kind of have to, though.
Yeah. If you're gonna do it right.
Uh-huh. So far, I don't like this head because it's super fragile.
And I already know how to watch Eva. You just go ahead and pretend like the final episode never happened.
Sure.
And then you watch the end of Eva. Which I haven't seen the new remakes either.
Oh,
I need to catch
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
The huge Eva fan, the guy at work, said that the first one is worth a watch, second one is okay, and the third one just goes bananas.
Oh, well, yeah. I would expect nothing less of going bananas.
Right.
This S is bananas. B-A-N-E-N-E-S.
I do like seeing some of the music videos because you see all like the crazy scenes. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna move my sand rock.
You're fine.
Sandbox?
Sandbox, yes.
Yes, dear. Yes, sandbox. I figured I would put the master grade sand rock together before I tackled the master grade death site.
Sure.
Because that way, if I screw up on this one, I'll know not to screw up like that on the next one.
23.
The only one I would like to get of these
Cough.
would be the heavy arms master grade.
Yeah, that's on my wish list as well. It's a pretty awesome
Just
one.
because having the little things that you can flip up and there's like missile silos.
Oh, yeah. I did see that.
Oh God, what have I gotten myself into? There's so many. So many.
That's a master grade.
Oh God, no, what have I done?
You should see my... Have you seen my perfect grade box? It's like a suitcase. It's like this big.
Sweet Jesus. What have I done?
I should bring that up again.
Mine's pretty big too, man. Too.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Mine's about that
There's
size.
just more runners. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
there's more runners. Oh, hey, there's more runners.
Yay, the instructions.
And the
finally.
instructions is like a small magazine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
B1819. A E
I do like the
D
perfect grades and whatnot, though. Just gets so much detail.
We really should do like a Gundam bingo sometime. Just make find the average number of sheets and numbers per sheet and that kind of thing, and generate some random bingo sheets and call out random part numbers from time to time and see if anybody gets binged.
And then if you do, then what?
Then you get to feel special.
Yeah. I don't know.
Your reward is you feel special.
Guess that's right. Just looks a little off.
My reward.
I think the only thing is I wasn't able to find the Shenlong
Oh, sure.
Gundam.
I know
I
they
couldn't find that one
exist.
for sale.
Yeah, they probably weren't as popular or something. You might guess.
Obviously, Wing
Oh, yeah.
is everywhere.
Would you get which version of Wing? The perfect grade one?
The billion different ones.
Yeah.
The endless waltz with the huge fucking wings.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
That one's crazy because it's all these individual feathers.
It's this time.
Beam machine gun.
7.
Alright, so I had the head. B23. 23, the 23rd of B.
Yes, the 23rd of B.
It was a great day.
Back when it all began.
Before, after. Oh, it shows me how to line it. Yeah, it makes a huge difference when you line.
Yeah,
Huge
I
difference.
need to try it.
It's
It makes me nervous.
I have everything you need. You need Zippo lighter fuel.
I have a ton of that, actually.
Depending upon what color you're putting lines on,
Mhm.
you can have gray or you can have red, or you can have black.
Mm-hmm.
And depending upon, like the dude at the hobby shop said, it depends on if you want it to look like the cartoon,
Oh, yeah.
or if you want it to look like real.
Yeah. And I get a different look from it.
And then all you need is a tiny, tiny
Brush?
brush,
Yeah.
and you just dab it, and it'll fill the lines.
Oh, yeah. So it uses surface tension. Yeah.
It's so much easier than using the pens. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then once it dries, then you just take a Q-tip, put it in the Zippo, lighter fluid, and then just very gently just kind of brush it across the surface, and then it'll leave the clean line, and everything else is fine.
Make sure you don't light any fires.
Right.
Don't do it while you smoke.
Yeah. And I think you said something about you don't want to get it. Some of the old models, the type of plastic that's used, you don't want it to get on the underside.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can get it on the polished side, but if you get it on the unfinished side, it eats the plastic.
Yeah. That'd be bad.
Yeah. Very bad. I guess I don't really want to do this now. It's be really fucking loud.
Come on, dude.
Taken in the other room.
Oh, to open
Plastic
those.
bags.
We already did earlier.
Hey guys, don't you like our stream?
Yeah. Please like and subscribe.
Please.
Like and subscribe. Hit that bell button.
Yep.
I mean, I guess we can say that now. 'Cause
We can.
are on YouTube.
Well, technically, we've been on YouTube a while, just not live.
But like our live streams,
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
I'm not convinced that
Why
these are
is this not
fitting
sticking?
Right.
Oh, it's because I didn't put it on right.
That might be reason. Why does this go in there?
I'm like, why is this piece not fitting in? Because it goes right above that piece. Oh, okay. And now that makes sense why the sticker's here, because I thought it was... I'm like, I don't get it. You're not going to see it. But now you do, because it's not where I thought it was.
Okay, seriously. This can't be right.
Yeah, this either.
It looks right. Like in principle.
G1.
Let's take this off.
G13.
It's getting stuck on here. It's just not going that deep.
Kickity.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like. Make sure the orientation here is as intended. Yes. Yes, it is.
Like, how can that fit in?
Oh, right. We're gonna do this way. Come in here. No, that's not how that goes.
Okay, I guess this just kind of fits together like that. I don't feel like that's quite right, but don't see an alternative.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not gonna like putting this piece on.
I don't like how this heads fit together. Something doesn't feel right. Because, like, this front piece is supposed to go in there,
Yeah.
but it's, like, a fraction too tall on this little middle part.
Can you fit it around the side?
No, it's supposed to go in the center.
Well, I know, but like, can you get it in there by moving it around the side to align it like
The
that?
problem is, if you force it too much, that entire front piece pops off.
That.
kind of, but now it's still off.
Yeah, because these two pieces aren't staying together as much. I mean, it's in there,
I guess so.
but they're kind of sitting a little loosely.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it already pushed it apart. Let's see.
Is it supposed to be separated a little bit?
Well, I
like
mean,
that?
ultimately, but like it shows it going together there. Really, I'll probably just have it split anyways, but it's just weird that it's that far off.
Yeah.
Like I said, parts of this head are kind of loose. Like I can still jumble around parts of it. Oh well.
Leg.
I guess he's not called unicorn for nothing.
That's crazy.
Oh, they split apart too.
That's bananas.
Yeah, this is my unicorn.
Is that the helmet? God damn.
This is the
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
Oh,
equivalent.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, the scale on these things is crazy. That is kind of one nice thing about the higher grades, is they're a little bit bigger to work with.
Yeah.
But you'd have to for the freaking stickers and everything. Okay. G12.
Let's see. Time for the body unit.
So it is funny. Most of the Gundams I have on my list, like, are not like a super high priority, so I haven't worried about them. But obviously, I already have a pile, so I really need to go through some of those first. There are a couple that would just be kind of fun to have. Like, there's a couple of really massive ones. But I don't know. You kind of got to decide at that point, because I think that's still like 100 or 200. Where am I even going to put them?
Yeah, that is, that becomes an issue.
Yeah, I've even thought about getting one of those cases for my house. Oh, okay.
B1? There's a B.
So, for example, look at that fucking thing. It's just excessive. It's here, grab
What
it.
is it?
It's like a giant backpack that goes on it, and then like all these massive guns that are like bigger than the Gundam itself. Try scrolling to different pictures because it might be easier.
I was like, I can't fathom what the hell that is.
Yeah, it's just nuts. It's huge.
Oh, what the?
I just like it because it's excessive, but it's like $200, so I don't know if I wanted that badly.
What? It just looks like a ship with a Gundam head stuck on it.
Basically, there is a Gundam that is basically a giant ship. I think we saw it at Naka.
It's almost disturbing.
Yeah. There's another one that has like a booster pack that just looks like 5 giant rockets coming out of it.
See, if I was getting something that, like bananas, I would get the like, what is it, like 3 foot tall Metal Gear Rex that you can get?
Yeah.
That has
awesome.
that like lights up on the inside.
Yeah, so here's another one. There's another version of this, but like, look at that thing.
It's a freaking
It's like a
like
rocket.
laser cannon. Oh no, that's like the booster rocket.
Yeah, it's the booster rocket
Oh
coming
my
out of its back.
Lord.
So I've actually seen the Gundams. There's a fight that happens between him and this the other like actual Gundam, because I think that's like a Zaku.
Yeah, it looks like a Zaku.
So like he just heavily modded a Zaku to keep up with a Gundam. It's crazy. I think you've seen that
This piece, I swear to everything, it is
one. To everything.
It is just giving me nothing but pain and misery.
Welcome to Gunpla.
Mm-hmm.
Like my fingers are hurting because I'm trying to put this in.
Yes. I didn't realize I
Welcome
have...
to Gunpla.
I think I already have 2 Gundam Strays. There's 3 more in here.
Oh my.
I need to give up on Stray. Yeah, that's still... Let's see. That was 12.
Oh my freaking god. I did this one in like 5 seconds.
You're just getting that good.
Well, like, I was like, my fingers are hurting, like I'm starting to not care to put this piece on anymore. And then I'm like, alright, one more time, and then shoot. Okay, there we go. Wow. So here's the difference between your headpiece and my headpiece.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Yep.
That's way different.
You can definitely tell the scale.
Yeah.
One thing that's hilarious to me, too, is... Oh, setup.
Connecting.
Interesting.
Weird.
One thing that's hilarious to me, too, is you put the stickers on for the eyes, but look how far back they are.
I don't see anything.
They're, like... You have to, like, open the mask a little bit to even see in there. It's, like, way back there.
What the hell?
So it's one of those things of, like, I guess I put the stickers on for me to know.
Yeah, because
They're red if you can see them.
Right.
Yeah.
If you can see them.
Yeah,
Like if you get right up to it.
Yep.
But, oh shit.
Ah, that was me. I was trying to grab the horn.
Grab it by the horn.
Yeah, it sees... One thing that would be great is, like, getting, like, tiny LEDs to, like, light up some of these.
Well, right. Because that would make sense of why you have freaking red eyes in there.
Yeah. I actually... You can get what are called surface mount LEDs, and they're that small. You could put them in the eyes, but they're nuts to work with. Because they're meant to be, like, put on boards, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So you need, like, a microscope and wires.
Yep, this one's hurting my thumbs. This one's hurting my thumbs.
Yep, my fingers have been like hurting.
Do you need pliers? Or?
No, because I'll probably damage it. It's just a really tight fit for all these slotted pieces to fit just right and get it in. It's going. It's just going really slow.
Would you say she's a goer? Monty Python reference. She like to say she goes. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? That's nudge, wink, wink.
Well, who are you? I'm the king.
Oh, wow. They have little life-size pilots.
Oh, nice.
One of these little dudes.
Yeah. Is it standing and sitting?
Yeah, standing and sitting.
Yeah. What's funny to me is I've seen people actually paint those. It's
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
how? With a hair?
You right? Here, let me paint it with this toothpick.
So there was my uncle and one of my cousins have been going up to tabletop, doing a lot of painting and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. They're big on paint today.
There's a guy that they've been working with who had been working on pinstripes for a model on like the full suit for like a year. And you should see this thing, because I've only seen it in pictures where they have to like zoom in, but there's freaking pinstripes on his suit. It's just nuts. I don't know how you'd have the patience to...
Why? But why?
And of course, yeah, this is still like a model like that, you know.
But why?
C
42.
You done? You calling it?
2014.
I was gonna say if the TV wasn't as blocked, you could play.
Oh, no big
Well, we
deal.
can move it.
It's not a big deal.
Because I think I'm going to try. I think my plan
Uh-oh.
is to do the arms, and then I'm gonna call it.
What do you call it?
The end of the show. C9 and 7. Where in the hell is C9? Okay, there's C9.
You just have to say it. Oh, fuck.
I just realized something was
Yeah.
different.
I'm getting these 3 pieces together, and I forgot the 4th piece that also goes in there. I do always like there's symbology of like the little 2 notches to say, look at this.
Look.
This is important.
Look. Pay attention.
Don't snip that piece.
Exactly. I also think it's interesting because almost every Gundam I've opened, I think I've gotten them at different times, but they almost always have slightly different instructions. Like a lot of the icons are the same, but like this one has some English, some don't. I assume most of the newer ones have more English.
Photobomb me.
Oops, hit the mic. So
That seems like a lot of room, but it fits, so we're gonna go with it.
So I sits.
If I fits, I sits.
yeah, exactly.
That's what it is. So it says. Do I have 2 C pieces? Maybe that's why.
Did I also get this backwards? Oh damn it! I did get it backwards.
I do have 2 C pieces. Son of a. Okay, so that's where the 2 comes in. Because it's like times 2, and it's like C9 and C7. I'm like, there's only one C9 and C7. It's because I can't do my work now.
Okay, 3rd time's the charm.
Sorry, we have to stop this.
You just nailed me with a piece of plastic.
Physical abuse.
Help, help, I've been abused.
I'm being repressed.
Did you see that?
Help. I'm being oppressed.
Oh. Oh, god damn it.
I order you to be quiet.
I assume you mean later.
Be quiet.
No. I didn't vote for you.
Right. Who are you? I'm king. I didn't vote for you. I thought you were trying to like snuggle up against me. No.
Yeah, that's it.
Silly me.
Totally it. I love you, babe.
So do you. I'm just trying to get a sweet picture of my gun, Dad.
Okay, well, G1 is done now. Like, how many of the same picture do you have?
Because I was crooked in the other ones.
It's important.
See, I'm crooked in that one too. Because you rushed me.
I wonder if these are recyclable.
Certain ones no. I think ABS is not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure ABS is not.
I forget what kind of plastic they use for the rest.
ABS would be the majority of them.
Whoa, he's
No,
leaning.
that's usually the clear ones
Mhm.
or the harder pieces.
So like, what would these ones be?
Probably not. They will say ABS. So like it says
on the
ABS.
on the newer ones, they say what the runner.
So like the clear one you have down there is probably ABS.
yours may not indicate.
If it doesn't say ABS, it won't be ABS. So like look at the clear one that you have. It'll be on the little tag where the letter is.
I snapped it just before.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't. It's right up there. Okay. But that probably is ABS. ABS is a harder plastic. It's the same plastic they use in.
ABS is supposed to have a little more like give
Give
to
to
it.
it.
Yeah.
ABS is like Legos.
Right,
ABS.
but they use that because it's more pliable.
It's
It's supposed to be almost a little. There's a certain degree of like almost rubbery ness to it. ABS plastic.
not, I understand it.
Yeah,
Because it's
it's
harder than a
not-
standard plastic.
It's
It's more durable.
It's durable, but I believe it's because it's got a little more play to it. It's not as brittle as some other plastics.
Really? I heard
Yeah.
the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Ow, my fingers.
Don't do that then.
Okay, so these are
I
C's.
think with age, ABS can get more brittle because it'll dry out a bit. And I think it loses some of its pliability.
C3, C4.
No, it has high tensile strength. That's the whole point of ABS. Designed to be resistant to
tensile is-
physical strength impacts. That means it's not rubbery. It's the opposite of rubbery. Because rubbery would bend, but it would have no strength to be bent.
What about that other PLA or whatever?
Well, that's a compound just used for 3A printing.
Yeah.
It's not a common plastic.
Maybe we should melt this
Yeah,
down.
it
and
allows it
make
to withstand
tubes-
heavy use,
Make
industrial
tubes
conditions.
out of it, and then we have reusable.
Probably not. There are ways to do that. There's even ways you can like send your old prints to.
Well, there are machines you can do it, but yeah, you'd have to determine the right melting temperature of this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing it was saying with ABS too is it has no true melting point. So
Yeah,
it's
like
tricky.
this is ABS.
Yeah, when it says it is. Yeah, I know the God hands you're not supposed to use on the ABS. I think
Yeah, it's something about,
supposedly it's harder, so it can snap closed, which can damage the.
damage the cutting edge.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where was I? B9.
I keep doing that. C.
Oh, there's no good clipping point with that.
Just do it. Just let it.
Just gonna clip it higher and fix it. It's a funky shape.
I pinched my finger and I lost the piece.
Careful, there's a knife behind you.
I found it. At least.
One random stat that would be just interesting. I wonder how many people get hurt doing these things.
Putting Gundams together?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I assume it's all small injuries of like cuts and whatnot. But I wonder if like somebody's like nipped the end of their thumb
Blisters
or
or-
like got a plastic piece in their eye.
Plastic fragments?
J19. Is J? Yes. Oh, that is ABS.
Okay. Logan, you're getting too far again. E.
How dare you get so far? Does that go up into there? Yeah? Mhm.
E 12 and 13.
That notch to there. Okay, cool. Yeah, progress. Oh shit! One of these. E5.
Damn it.
One of these days, I should take some time and actually unlock all the Gundams in that game. It doesn't take super long.
No.
Alright, so if I'm this piece, I'm gonna go this way. No, I'm mistaken. I'm gonna go this way.
I also love some of the boss Gundams that you can unlock.
Yeah.
That literally take up half the screen.
Yeah.
That sounded entertaining.
It's a loose piece. It's like a loose collar fitting that just kind of covers the skeleton. Oh man, yeah, this piece that isn't quite going in all the way, I'm finally putting the shell around it and it's not quite staying. I'm gonna have to take it apart and jam it in there a bit more.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Jam it.
Well, it's just tough because it's like such a tight fit. Like, I worked at it for a while. I couldn't quite get it to go all the way in there.
I think I'm doing this wrong. I always try to use the razor blade to like sometimes finish off the edge, but then it just makes it white.
Yep, you gotta be careful. Be very, very careful.
Or I
You
wonder
kind
if I
of
could
have
get,
to like chip it
yeah,
away.
yeah.
In
There's something about the
pieces.
way it does the pressure. Yeah. I almost wonder too if you could get like I've seen this for like 3D model things where it's essentially a soldering iron but for lower temperature, and you can have different tips. So you can actually it's to like fix off 3D prints, so you can like smooth them or like cut off nibs. It'd be nice if you could do that where it's essentially just melting it flat.
Yeah,
You'd have to get the right
It'd
temperature.
be really tough though, because this plastic is not the best.
No. Well, yeah, if you push too hard, you just melt right through it. So,
Okay.
but it would have to be better than the white mark that gets in it.
Yep.
There we go. Okay.
Or I know it's tricky, but it'd be cool if they could design more of these pieces where the white marks are like covered, so you never have to worry about them as much.
Or they could just be like Legos, and you just get a bag
Snap
full
them
of,
together.
full of these pieces that are already snapped.
There are some that are easier like that, but yeah,
Then that is cute.
yeah,
But I'm assuming this is part of the experience.
it is. I guarantee they could probably make some of this easier. Like
Screw you.
some of his
experience.
frame, if it goes together easier, is easier because you just kind of put all the joints together as one piece.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very posable, which is one nice thing about those.
Oh no, did I do it again? Okay, good. Oh no, looks like I done it again.
That's Butters. One other thing that's kind of sad, I'm behind on anime this season.
Oh, I'm behind on anime for years, probably. There was one that looked good to me. I don't even know if it was this season or one that was passed already.
Do you remember anything about
I
it?
can't remember the goddamn name.
What takes place?
Some kind of demon blade.
Demon Blade. It doesn't really narrow.
I'll have to look. I'll have to look it up. The style looks phenomenal. I think it was made by Trigger.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, they did have something recently.
Because I feel like I watched the trailer for it and Logan's like, oh yeah, isn't that the studio that made like your nudie lady anime?
Mm-hmm.
The Kill?
Kill.
I'm like, yes.
Kill the kill. Yeah, there's a couple really good ones that want to try to catch this season. There's one about it's been getting a lot of hype, and I don't know if I'll stick with it, but it's something about like people spontaneously combust. So there's a whole like supernatural firefighter squad.
Now we
Demon
need to
Hunter
watch the
Kimetsu no
spontaneous
Yaiba.
combustion.
Demon Hunter. That sounds familiar.
Demon Hunter Kimetsu no Yaiba.
You should write down on the board because we're gonna forget it.
What?
I'll do it in a second.
I wonder what.
The South Park episode we gotta watch next.
There's also
It's called Demon Slayer.
Dr. Stone has been getting a lot of positive.
Never mind.
I was hoping it would be more like, legible, but that's...
Ouch.
Well, I can read that, and I'm turning around about 180 degrees to jot down the board before we forget. So, yeah,
That looks fine.
you can.
But that's also because you've been, dealing with his handwriting enough
Dealing with it.
so that you can understand it.
Dealing with it?
I don't say I can read all of it.
When was the
but
last time you guys had an
to me, it still
all-nighter
looks better than mine.
of, writing on the board?
Oh, not for a little while.
It's been a while.
He's been writing his own notes for a while.
Yeah,
Going through all these.
crap ton of them.
I've just
Yeah.
been making lots of spreadsheets. Little
That
changes to the
anime
editor.
premiered on April 6th,
April
2019.
6th. Okay, yeah. You have a picture of it?
Mm-mm.
Is that one that you're talking about?
It's apparently it airs on Adult Swim.
Oh, okay.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
it is almost annoying now because so many companies are starting to get into this restreaming thing where a lot of them are getting exclusives. It's like, I can't pay for 5 anime streaming services. So I just have to either miss stuff or get it another way.
I can get it on Geekflix if you want.
I'd requested it,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
but
forgot
it hasn't been downloaded.
I forgot that you have the.
And I requested several other movies and they haven't been downloaded.
Well, he had.
That's why I wanted you to do it,
He's
because
out
he
of
seems
town.
to add the stuff that you request. Stuff that I request is like, I don't fucking care.
Well, he's been out of town, and 2, it could also be because the movies you want are hard to find.
Or he doesn't care.
That's probably more like it.
Why am I?
Because didn't he also kick somebody else off for trying to put anime on there?
No. He kicked somebody off because they were wanting, shows that nobody was going to watch.
Except for the person watching it.
I know exactly who that was, and I know exactly the series that they were asking for.
Yeah.
So then you would understand why that would just be a waste of time.
Or you could just not be a little bitch about it and just fucking download it.
Yeah, what does he care?
Says Surfer.
Still.
It's hard
Why
to...
share it with people?
It almost looks like My Hero, kind of.
Oh, yeah, the other one. Yeah. It looked really interesting.
The animation looks...
Yeah, I saw a teaser of that. And, it's like in a forest, and his sister becomes possessed with
I
a
think I'm
demon.
gonna stop
Yeah.
here because I got the arm units next. All sorts of stuff. Warfare.
Let's just go in
Full
here.
burst mode.
C. E.
They put all the
Okay, that's...
stickers
D.
like
There we
just on the back
go.
sheet on this one.
Oh,
D1.
interesting.
2.
It's a shitload of stickers.
Yep.
I had to say, of all of this, stickers is probably my least favorite part. Just because they're really finicky.
I got this far. I
Yeah.
got the legs, waist,
I got a
torso.
This head took me forever.
Yeah.
It really shouldn't have taken that long. I got
So
part of
those
the arm.
pieces are supposed to be separated?
No, so yeah, that's the optional part. You can get this where it is 2 pieces, or somewhere in here I have the single piece. So maybe if it's a single piece, it fits together better.
Maybe.
Yeah, there it is. So yeah, you can swap it out, which, man, that'd be tricky to swap out because of how this is built. But yeah, you can put
Yeah.
that in instead.
No! Fudge! Oh no, and it's such a tiny piece.
You dropped it, didn't you?
Alright, everybody stand back.
Oh man,
stomped my
this
feet.
is like the first time I think we've had to go under the table during the stream.
Oh, during the stream, sure.
Did you
Yeah.
already pick that stuff up?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not the first time we've ever had to climb on the table.
Oh no.
Oh, just put this on so that I don't lose it.
Goes,
There we go.
Wow, you
comes
guys are
out.
tiny.
Oh, built his arm.
You're bending it.
All right, well, I think this is, so if you're stopping, Ellen's stopping, I will go ahead and stop because at least this is...
I'll never stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Till you get enough. Actually, yeah, this puts me right at this part.
Yeah, I need to at least finish this.
Oh no, excuse me.
Oh god.
I've got the hiccups.
15.
Well,
Thanks, everybody.
thanks
Yeah.
for joining our stream. You can always check us out at all of our social media channels, which is at Konsui Fighter on both Twitter and Facebook. And you can also find our game, Konsui Fighter, on Android. Right now it's $4.99, and we will be coming out of 1.9 here soon.
Yeah, in the coming weeks. Yeah, this build push, if you haven't been following some of our recent updates, it's a pretty big build push for us. It's our 2.0 build. We're doing a lot of fundamental rebalancing of all the different attack frame data and polishing the gameplay a bit. So it's a pretty big one, but a necessary one as we get into the full beta release phase and work towards full launch.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And do they have something for you?
Yeah. I've got something for you.
Look at those rates.
Yeah. We will definitely have another update stream in the coming weeks. We got quite a bit we want to visually share with the group. We mentioned on our last stream, but Jazz has been working on a lot of really cool new panels for each of the characters for their supers. And obviously continued work on the gameplay balance. We can kind of showcase a couple highlights from that.
Yep.
So yeah, stay tuned to social for the next streams. Sure, we'll do another Gundam stream shortly thereafter. Keep building these guys.
I keep reminding them because I have a lot of Gundams.
Really? I have quite a few now too.
Yeah,
I do
had to
too.
pick which one
What
I
have you
was
guys
gonna
done
do,
to me?
But
I blame Shane.
yeah,
He's like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
sure. All right. Well,
Thanks for joining us.
thanks guys.
Thanks,
We'll
guys.
catch you on the next stream.
In the next video.